Hey guys, I feel like it's been forever since I last filmed a video, and that's probably because it has been. So I filmed a video like way back at the beginning of April, and it didn't end up getting posted because I had to film it like twice, and it just didn't turn out good, so I deleted the video and never refilmed it. And also, sorry about my messy hair. I was swimming yesterday, and I haven't really done anything with my hair, so it's just a mess. So today we're going to be talking about Lost and Found again. And this time I'm going to tell you my favorite characters and my least favorite characters. So I think I have a lot more favorites than I do least favorites, and I do have a couple of characters that are kind of in between, like they're not my favorite, but they're not my least favorite. So I'll talk about those later on in the video. So I am going to be a positive person and start with favorite characters first. So the first person that I wrote down is Maggie, and Maggie is one of my favorite characters because she's extremely friendly, and she's always trying to meet others' needs, she's always open-minded. Like, if I had to pick one character to be friends with if I was at Lost and Found, I'd definitely choose her. So, she definitely tries not to, oppose Leia. Like, sometimes she even changes her own, I don't know, how do I explain this? She usually tries to be open-minded and accept whatever Leia says, even if she doesn't particularly like it. She still, tries to be friends with everybody and tries to work around issues, and I really like that about her. So, the second character that I put down as being one of my favorites is definitely Theo. He's extremely positive, and, he's always trying to see the good or the bright side in every situation, even if it's really hard. Also, I love I cannot talk. I love his tendency to randomly sing, because that's totally what I do. He just starts randomly singing, and I can tell you I've done that plenty of times in my life. And I really like how he's always trying to see the bright side. Even though their first gig went terrible, Theo still said, oh, but there was this, and hey, at least we got this and this. So he was, still really positive about it, which I really like. The third character I put down is Luke. Luke is also extremely funny. That's the main reason why he's one of my favorite characters. But he also kind of tries to see the good in some situations where others may think there is no good. Not as much as Theo does it, but he still tries to do it. And he's just really funny. He's a very funny character and probably, one of my most favorite characters, which is why I put him at the top of the list. So the next one, I wrote down John. He's also open-minded. Generally, he's honest. And he did specifically tell Luke that he's nervous about talking to Michelle, so he's not afraid to, admit things. And the only thing he really struggles with is, the whole thing with his dad. But he's still a funny character. He's still usually, a positive character. There are times where he's not, but, he's still a really funny and really great character. Okay. Number 5 is Rachel. I think she's one of the in-between characters. I don't know. But I like Rachel because she's honest and usually willing to say what's on her mind. Sometimes she doesn't, but she's, not afraid to say, hey, Leia, actually, I think this would work better. She's not afraid to offer up her suggestions, which I really like about her. So the next one, which I definitely think was an in-between character, is Mary. I like Mary because she's always confident. She's not afraid to be defiant. She's also friendly, when she tries to help Ava. And she's always trying to help others, which kind of goes along with the whole helping Ava thing. So, as well as not being afraid to be defiant, Mary is also just, really confident and a really great character and tries to help a lot of the other musicians. She helps Ava be more confident, and I think that was really cool. So, the next favorite character I wrote down is Isaac, because he's kind and helps to encourage Clara to shake off her stage fright. And he's also a really good singer, by the way, in the series. But he's always trying to encourage Clara, which I really liked because Clara was kind of an emotional character. So, number 8, for my 8th favorite character, I put Jude because he's always, so calm. No matter what's going on around him, he's always, like, really calm. Even after Ava got, like, all upset at him for the whole diary thing and whatnot, he was still really calm. And speaking of Ava, she is the next favorite character that I wrote down. I like Ava because she is kind of soft-spoken and shy and emotional, but she's also slightly rebellious and willing to try something knowing she might fail. Like, even though she's always saying that she's, like, never done something before and that's why she's afraid to do it, she is still trying it, and I really like that about her. So those were all my favorite characters. Well, there are some in-between characters, but like I said, I'll get to that. Now for my least favorites, and for number 1 on this list, I put Leia. And I know some of you are going to be kind of upset that I put Leia on this list, but I have a good reason. She's extremely self-centered. And she's always acting like the world has to revolve around her. Like, every time something goes wrong with the band, she's all, oh, I should be the one to, like, be leader of everything. Like, she doesn't really give anyone else a chance, and she's always, like, insisting that she sings lead, except for a couple songs. There was, I think, like, Made of Stars and some other ones, but that's not the point. And I also put Clara on this list, and I know some of you guys are going to be a little upset. I feel like she's sort of in between. I don't know. But mostly, she's, like, a least favorite character. Because she's extremely emotional and always causing some kind of drama. Like, she says that other people cause it, but I think it's actually her that causes it. I'm sorry to all of you guys who are fans of Clara. So, Brittany is kind of like one of my least favorite characters because she's always trying to overshadow Leia by sounding like her. There was the audition, I think she used Firecracker to, like, audition for something, or I don't know. I don't remember what it was for, but she was trying to sound like Leia, and I think that's why Leia didn't like her much. At the same time, though, I do kind of like her character because her character is, like, how do I describe her character? Brittany's character is, like, the kind who won't give up. Like, she just wants to be in Lost and Found, and she's literally doing everything she can to get in. So the next least favorite character is James, because he never seems to say much. Like, he's always just really quiet. He's only featured a couple times, and I find that kind of weird. So, yeah. And also, sometimes I feel like he's really, like, way overly calm. So the next one is the record dealer, Opal, from those couple of episodes where she tried to get Rachel to sing Take Control, and Rachel decided it wasn't for her the first time, and then she tried again, and they didn't really like the sound of it, but the reason why I put her on this list, because even though she's not a main character, I don't like her because she judges whether or not people should be with her record company by how they look. Like, even though Annabelle was kind of, like, insisting that she listen to her demo and whatever, Opal didn't even bother to listen to it. She just automatically said, you're not the right fit. And she didn't even, like, listen to Annabelle sing at all. So, the next one is Mary, and I did have her on the other list, but she's like one that I like and one that I dislike. The reason why I dislike her is because I sometimes think that she's too defiant and quick to anger. Because she did have, like, an argument with her sister, and she got, like, really angry during it, and, you know. But, sometimes I feel like she's a little bit too defiant, which I don't really like, so, yeah. And Rachel is also an in-between character because she's over-emotional. Like, there were those couple episodes where she was kind of, like, there were moments where she was kind of like Leia, and she was kind of, like, self-centered, and I didn't really like that. That only happened a couple times, but I still put it on the list. And Annabelle is also an in-between character. So I dislike Annabelle because she always thinks she has to be involved in everything. Like, she wants to be involved in live choir. She wants to be just involved in everything. She wants to be involved in getting the band back together, which I guess I can understand, but I mean, still. And I like Annabelle because she's friendly and starts making an effort to be more outgoing, even though at the beginning she was like really, really shy. She definitely did make an effort to like make friends and stuff. So the next character I have on here is Tully, Isaac's brother. And I just like him because he's always trying to get involved in everything Isaac is doing and always acts different around other people than he does around his family, which I can tell really annoys Isaac. And yeah, that would annoy me too. So that was the last one I have on this list. And I think that I'm also going to pick a most favorite character and a least favorite character, like, out of all of them. So I would say that my most favorite character out of all the characters of Lost and Found is, well, favorite characters because there's several of them. Theo, Luke, and John, and James, just the boy band in general, because they're really funny and really humorous, and I feel like they have the least drama in the series. And if I had to pick one least favorite character, I'm sorry to all of the fans who, like, if you guys were mad about this, I'm sorry. That's between Leia and Clara, because Clara is, like, really dramatic, and Leia is really self-centered, so I don't really like either of them. Anyway, that's the end of my video. Thank you guys for watching. I will try to get some more videos up, hopefully. I don't know. I am on summer break now, so it's not like I have school, but, I mean, it's kind of hard to do videos now because I don't have a touch, but I will try to do some more videos. Let me know what you guys want to see, and let me know if you guys like the Lost and Found videos, because I definitely like making them. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye! Wait, where's my... Oh.